I'd like to do a little adventure with this piece of lettering to create some outlines over outlines over outlines to make it into a piece of art that would look pretty good on a t-shirt that would really define the letter forms. So I want to apply some outlines to this. Now this was a piece of typography. I converted it to outlines. And then I took those outlines and I applied an envelope distort to it. And then I expanded that envelope distort. And now I have this wavy set of lettering that I can do something with. Now if I left it as pure type, a lot of these techniques wouldn't work because with pure type you can apply one fill and one stroke to it. Using this appearance panel, I can do some pretty cool stuff with multiple strokes. So let's get started. I have a pink color and a brown color over here in my swatches panel. I would like to put a pink fill and a brown stroke to start with. So I'll select the brown, go up here, and the usual mistake is you forget to turn on your lettering. So I'll select the lettering once again with feeling. Here we go. Make it brown, make this a little bit bigger. You'll notice that this stroke is sitting on top of the letter form and it's just obliterating the letter form. I don't want that, so I think I'm going to pull this back a little bit and simply drag it below the fill. Now the letter form is sitting on top of that and it's much happier. Okay, here we go. So I would like to have a brown stroke. I would like to follow that with a pink stroke and then follow that with another brown stroke. So I'm going to go to the flyout menu, say add new stroke, and add new stroke. I'll pull these guys down underneath. So now we have a stack of 3 strokes here out. I'll make this one pink, and I'll make it a little bit, actually I won't, because rookie mistake, I didn't select it. So one more time, add new stroke, add new stroke, drag these guys down again, make this pink, make it a little bigger than the one that sits on top of it. Make this one brown, which it already is. Make this a little bigger than the pink one. And now we have stroke after stroke after stroke. We check our outlines. It is still just plain vector outlines. I don't like the way this O sits over the top of the P because that's messing up the form of the letter P. So I'm going to go here and arrange, send to back, the old send to back trick. Now the O is in there, but it's not dominating over the K and the P. All right? I might even do a little adjustment there. I think I like that better. All right. So this is all great. The only problem is it's still just outline shapes. To get these to be actual shapes, what I have to do is expand this magic stroking effect. So I'll go here to Object and I find that Expand is not available. I have to first expand the appearance. So now you notice the appearance panel has cleared out. It has no appearance. It's still outlines, but those outlines have a lot of baggage on them. So we go back here again and we go Expand. We want to expand the fills and the strokes. We say yes. And there we go. There's a ton of geometry. And those are all outlines over outlines over outlines over outlines. I think one more thing I'll do here is these expand operations really group things up. So I'm going to ungroup these until they quit being grouped. Then you can take a look at these things and go, look, here's this discrete O shape, but it's got a whole bunch of other stuff underneath it. I don't want that stuff underneath it, so I'm going to do what I can to make nothing but pink shapes and nothing but brown shapes and nothing underneath them. So I'm going to use the divide tool. So over here in Transformer, I hit divide. Just for fun, I'm going to ungroup that because it will tend to group. Now, with that divided, you'll see all of these discrete little shapes. How do I get all of those little pieces of pink into one big piece of pink? I select all of the same fill color. So I go here to select same, fill color. There they are. Now I can use the unite. There we are. One great big pink shape. Hunky-dory. All right, now I want to do the same thing with the brown color, which is kind of tricky to select if it's really small. So I'm going to pull in here. Now that's all selected, so I'll do exactly the same thing. Select same fill color, unite these guys, and pull this over. We should see, oops, move the pink instead of the brown, but you can see the brown. Okay, boom. Maybe I did move the pink. So there we have nothing but shapes. Okay, so that is phase one of this exciting experiment. We'll return to do our trapping.